What is up, everyone? Kyle here, otherwise known as Twisted 500, back with another video. If this car is going to be the new project car of the channel, gotta make sure it looks good. You guys saw the GT500, even when I was racing it, always looked spot on. It was ceramic coated properly. I posted that one video because that was some old products. Now we're going to compare them to some new products that I have. Just some updated Adams products over there. Gonna get this thing cleaned up before we really start getting after it. You guys saw some paint flake. Well, not paint flake. The clear coat's flaking off this thing. Have a product I'm going to try just at home to spray on. I'm going to get this cleaned up so that I can apply that here coming up hopefully soon. It just has to get a little warmer before that will happen. I'm going to try applying that. If it works, cool, we'll leave it. If it doesn't work, then I'll just get new body panels and get them repainted to make it look actually decent. So let's get the products out, get this thing cleaned up, and start this process of making this, maybe, a GT500 killer? We'll see. As you guys can see here, there, filthy. You can see here is where the clear coat is starting to come off. I want it to get worse, so I don't have this line. I kind of want to take the whole thing off because it'll stick better with the whole thing coming off, but I'm letting it get worse so that way I can hopefully fix it once and for all. We'll see. You can see over here too. It's just from not waxing a vehicle, sun exposure, stuff like that, but we'll get that fixed here in a coming video. So if you guys have seen the car on the channel, it's been like that way for a little bit. I've been trying to have it get worse and worse because it'll be easier to fix a little spot. Like if you try to fix just a little spot, it'll continue to spread. So if I can do the whole panel, it will look better and it won't look like it's layered. You won't be able to see the difference between what's the current clear coat and the new clear coat that I'm putting on there. So that's why I'm letting it get worse. So don't think I'm just out here not taking care of cars. I saw it starting and I'm letting it get worse on purpose. If you don't believe me, I don't care. Back to the car. Dirty. Get this thing cleaned up. It's a cold one today, but as you can see, car looks much better. Not gonna go too much with it simply because I need to paint correct it and all this stuff. I don't want to ceramic coat it. I'm just gonna fix that. But one thing I did say in a previous video is that I was going to get some baselines of this car on the road course to see how much those parts increased. Like, well, I guess increased performance, decreased lap times. However, I'm not gonna do that. These tires just do not feel comfortable putting them on a road course. As you guys know, I've done road course stuff before in my 1,000 horsepower GT500. I don't want to say I'm a fantastic driver, but I'm skilled enough to know my limits. And look at this, just barely press it. Let me get a tripod because when I press that, it shakes. Let me show you how much wiggle there is in the sidewall of these tires. Look at that, just barely pushing. You can see this wiggle. Imagine that under load. See, as you wiggle more, like look at that. That's just me pushing the car back and forth. Now, I don't know how much pressure I was exerting on it. I'd say maybe 30, 40 pounds, maybe more. Imagine a 3,400 pound vehicle under load, trying to brake, turn, do all that stuff, make corrections, what those sidewalls are gonna do. So I'm gonna have to come up with a different test to be able to figure out the baselines and an improvement. And then once we get adequate tires, so there it goes, kind of gives it away. Tires is definitely going to be one of the first mods we do for this thing, simply because these just aren't going to cut it. So I have to think of a adequate test to go. If you guys have any ideas, put it in the comments below. I'll take your ideas, see which one works based off of space, other limitations like that. But once we get an adequate baseline set up, start throwing parts on here, and we'll see what we can do. So there it is. Get some before pictures. Hey, bud. Don't take my bowl. What is up, everyone? New website is live, twisted500.com. Check it out, show your support, get your merch, check it often as we drop new releases here in the coming future. There it is, just some before pictures before we get started. Let me guys know what you think, let me know what you want to see. If it works, we'll throw it on the car. Until the next one, see y'all soon.